So you may have heard by now that one of Donald Trump's own political appointees participated in the attack on the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, assaulting multiple police officers in the process. The good news? Justice has already come for him. Let's talk about that. Because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So we talk a lot about who in Donald Trump's world, in his orbit, in his family, in his executive branch, who bears responsibility for the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. Well, now we have one answer, because now we know that a Donald Trump political appointee in Mike Pompeo's State Department, a guy that Donald Trump's executive branch gave a top secret security clearance to, participated in the attack of the U.S. Capitol. Here's how the Washington Post headline reads: State Department aide appointed by Trump stormed the Capitol, beat police with a riot shield, FBI says. And speaking of what the FBI says, here is the 16-page affidavit in support of an arrest warrant for a guy named Federico Klein, a Donald Trump appointee, who on January 6th, when he was attacking our democracy, was a member of Mike Pompeo's State Department. Here are some of the highlights from this 16-page FBI affidavit. A subject was observed committing assaults on MPD, Metropolitan Police Department officers, and U.S. Capitol Police officers on January 6, 2021, between approximately 2:43 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. His name, Federico Guillermo Klein, and at the time he was wearing a Make America Great Again MAGA hat. The affidavit continues. Klein had been an employee of the United States Department of State on January 6, 2021. Klein resigned his position on January 19, 2021. Your affiant, the FBI agent drafting this statement of facts, your affiant also learned on January 6th Klein possessed a top-secret security clearance that had been renewed in 2019. The affidavit continues. Klein was a political appointee, and a cell phone associated with number, and they list the number, was identified as having utilized a cell site consistent with providing service to a geographic area that includes the interior of the United States Capitol building, and that phone number is associated with Klein. The affidavit continues. Klein violently shoved a riot shield that apparently had been taken from an officer toward the officer, trying to stop the mob from gaining access to the building. In doing so, Klein pushed the riot shield in between the doors to the Capitol, preventing officers from closing the doors. Klein violently shoved the shield into an officer's body in an attempt to breach the police line. The affidavit continues. Klein was heard yelling, "We need fresh people! We need fresh people!" multiple times. So that is just some of what is in the arrest warrant for Federico Klein, a Donald Trump political appointee in Mike Pompeo's State Department that Donald Trump's executive branch gave a top secret security clearance to, and who attacked the U.S. Capitol and assaulted multiple police officers on January 6th. The good news is prosecutors are seeking to have him remain jailed pending trial. Let me finish with this. I believe karma is alive and well, because the Republicans likely will rue the day they denied Merrick Garland his rightful spot on the Supreme Court. You know, Merrick Garland, in my estimation, is really the perfect marriage between a public corruption prosecutor and a domestic terrorism prosecutor, because he did both of those things expertly. And I believe that Merrick Garland will not rest, once confirmed, until everybody has been held accountable for the attack on the U.S. Capitol. And as he testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee, he's not just looking to hold accountable the people who went into the Capitol that day, but he's looking to hold accountable the organizers, the funders, and the kingpins. Stay tuned, folks, because I do believe justice is coming, and justice matters.